Jeremy Clarkson realiza un cambio importante después de quejarse en una taberna de Cotswolds. Jeremy Clarkson has made a big change after complaints at his Cotswolds pub in Oxfordshire. The Asthall boozer, originally called the Windmill, was bought by the former Top Gear host for around £1 million. It was reopened as the Farmer's Dog last August and has proved a popular tourist spot with fans coming to try a pint of Hawkstone. From the get-go, Mr. Clarkson vowed to only use and serve British produce at the pub. This was prompted by his farming with the move aimed at supporting British farmers, and is a promise he has kept diligently. This meant sacrifices had to be made, so no cola or ketchup was served on-site despite some customers' dismay. Condimaniac, a British sauce company, has created a completely British ketchup, taking on Mr. Clarkson's challenge. Co-founders Kier, Kemp and Jennifer Dreier have masterminded a homegrown product which is entirely British. Having been inspired by the sign at the pub, Condimaniac delivered a batch of the sauce to the Farmer's Dog. The new sauce coming to Diddley Squat and the Farmer's Dog. Image Condimaniac/Instagram. Shown in a video on the brand's Instagram page earlier this summer, customers at the pub tried the ketchup and remarked how amazing it tasted. The sales pitch clearly worked as the condiment will now be served at the pub, as well as being sold in bottles at Diddley Squat Farm Shop. A source close to Mr. Clarkson's pub told The Sun. Jeremy and the team support the British food and farming industry. So he made no apologies for not selling ketchup, no matter how many times staff had to let customers down. But the pubs always said that if a British company could do it with all British ingredients, it would get on the menu. Hopefully it'll be a success. Why Jeremy Clarkson will finally lift ketchup ban at his pub The Farmer's Dog. Jeremy Clarkson will finally allow ketchup at his pub, The Farmer's Dog. The former Top Gear host, 65, had famously banned the condiment at the Cotswolds pub as it went against his UK-only ingredients rule, but now he's set to offer the sauce to diners. The change is because Jeremy is now able to offer a tomato sauce made entirely with British ingredients. The condiment at £7.95 a bottle has been made by Isle of Wight company Condimaniac, and their sauce uses Isle of Wight tomato passata, apple cider vinegar from Hants, Essex salt and British sugar and onions. Jeremy and the team support the British food and farming industry, a source told The Sun. So he made no apologies for not selling ketchup, no matter how many times staff had to let customers down. But the pubs always said that if a British company could do it with all British ingredients, it would get on the menu. Hopefully it'll be a success. Earlier today, Jeremy responded to the chaos. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance's visit to the Cotswolds had caused his Chipping North farm. On Tuesday, the presenter told fans on Instagram that a no-fly zone has been imposed around the Grade 2 listed manor house where Vance is staying, with the restricted airspace covering Clarkson's own Diddley Squat Farm. As a result, the production team behind Clarkson's farm, which is currently filming Season 5, has been forced to scrap any drone footage while the Vice President